water from a Coke bottle. That's how I roll. Hi there, how are you all doing? So before I start to talk about this week's topic, I just want to say that it's really dark outside. I'm really filming this at 7 p.m. but it's already like super dark outside, so I mean, welcome to Norway. It starts to get dark here at 4 p.m. so that's a lot of fun in the winter. So yeah, I'm just trying to, I have this night lamp here, and yeah, I'm just using the ceiling lights, so it's really terrible lighting in here, but I'm trying as good as I can for you to see me good. So, well, this week I want to talk about the movie Gravity. I would have wanted to have the picture of the movie here, the Gravity poster, but my internet is down, so... Well, I know the movie has been in cinemas in America for like 3 weeks now, but here in Norway we are always a bit slow. Well, not actually always, because now on the new Hunger Games movie we're actually gonna be before you Americans. Suckers! But here, normally we're like 3-4 weeks after you, so... Well, for me, Gravity was basically just simply the movie of the year. I can't say it in another way. It was a movie of the year. If this movie doesn't get any Oscars or any Oscar nominations, I'm seriously considering losing all faith in humanity, because that movie has to have an Oscar or two. Dr. Rhinestone, played by Sandra Bullock, and Matt Kovinsky, played by George Clooney, and some other characters are flying up with this Explorer rocket to fix the Hubble telescope. So they're out there, screwing and fixing and trying to do this before they can just fly back home and be done with this. When they suddenly get a message that the Russians had fired a missile against one of their own satellites because it was broken, to destroy it. This satellite's pieces has then been exploded around and crushing other satellites. That made a chain reaction. So these bits and pieces from these satellites are orbiting around Earth in a speed of 80,000 kilometers, which is pretty much. So they get a message from Houston saying that they have to get back down in Explorer and fly back to Earth as fast as possible, because these bits and pieces are on its way to them. And of course, as you may have seen in the trailer, it ends catastrophically. These two characters, Matt Kovinsky and Dr. Rhinestone, are then alone in space, and they have to figure out what to do. I don't want to tell you anything more than that, because basically that's what the trailer tells you. The trailer tells you basically the first 15 minutes of the movie, and after I reached the point where the trailer stops, when I was watching the movie, I was so excited because I had no idea what the movie was going to continue to, and that was what really eagered me to keep watching, and really wanted me to, I really liked that. I saw it in the cinemas in 3D with my little sister, and it was basically an audio-visual experience that I had never experienced before. The 3D effect really made me come into the movie. The plot was still a bit too Hollywoodish. It was a bit too much Hollywood for me. Not too much, but a little too much. With the dramatic of having to let go, and it was just a few parts where it was like, you didn't have to make it like that. You just made it like this to make it really dramatic, and that was a little too much Hollywood for me. Plus that Dr. Rhinestone had just a huge amount of bad luck during those 90 minutes of the movie, and I mean, come on, give her some sort of good luck. I mean, yeah. That was my opinion of it, but I really enjoyed the movie, and it was such an extraordinary experience to watch this movie. The thing that I really liked with this movie was that it was such long scenes between each cuts. The camera would be rolling for maybe 15 or 10 minutes before another cut came from another angle or from another filming. It was amazing how the actors were able to play and act like that for 15 or 20 minutes at a time before the camera stops, and I really liked how they were doing that. Sandra Bullock acted extraordinary. She was so good, and she was so much on her own. We really got to know her character and know how good she was as an actor. George Clooney, on the other hand, was a little bit more like himself. He was charming, he was funny, he was handsome, and he was just trying to be in a good mood all the time. And he was basically playing himself. But in the end, this movie is basically a must-watch for all kinds of people. No matter if you're a science fiction fan or a space fan or just basically just want to watch a good movie. This is a good movie. This is a definition of a good movie. Sorry, the microphone. I lost the microphone down on the ground. Not on the ground, on the floor. So for me, this movie gets a 10 out of 10. Yeah, on IMDb. I rated it 10 out of 10 on IMDb. I really like this movie. 4 of those 10s were the plot, and 6 of those 10s were the audio-visual effects and the audio-visual experience. It was so amazing. From one thing to another. So, we're halfway through November now, and I don't know if you can see it because of the lighting. I need that. I need that slap. What do you think? It's not Movember. It's not Movember. It's not just a mustache. It's the entire thing, and it's. I feel like, yeah, no, I'm not sure what I'm thinking about this actually, and I guess that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.